Hello everyone, my name is San Martinez and welcome to part 2 of my collection videos and also part 2 of Bioshock. This time I'm gonna show you some Bioshock Infinite things. Let's start it off with the games. First off, I got just the normal games right here. Xbox, PC and of course PlayStation, all accounted for. The only thing is the PC version is still sealed as I've bought it on Steam too. Basically just to not get rid of the seal. The Xbox version and PS3 version are unboxed and played, of course, and I enjoyed it a lot, especially the recent Burial at Sea DLC, which was simply amazing. Uh, let's carry on. There were 3 editions, just the normal edition, which had just the game. The premium edition, which I also have here sealed and ready to go for the PC. Let's see, this featured the art book, a handyman statue, Devil's Kiss lithograph, Murder of Crows, keychain, digital soundtrack, upgrade pack, and PC themes. Um, also got it for the Xbox and for PlayStation 3, of course, all sealed, as I'm a collector, and with Bioshock 2 I came to the conclusion that I just was too late. I paid uh, a lot of money for all my things. You could have seen in my last episode it was really a lot. It just cost me a ton of money, and I wanted to bypass this by buying everything on launch and keeping everything sealed, which was a possibility for me. I saved up a couple of months. I think it cost me around 1,200 euros to get everything. The collector's editions, the normal editions, the premium editions, collector's guide, and the normal guide. Those were the premium editions. I'm getting off topic here as I want to show you the collector's editions. Here we go. I also got 3 of these. The Ultimate Songbird editions. I'm gonna show you the PS3 version. Also sealed. Songbird is still inside of there. I actually got 2 for the PS3 as I have unboxed one. That was my playing game. And I've got 3 unopened and in seal, one PS3, Xbox, and PC. As I stated multiple times, let me show you what was inside of the Songbird edition. One sec, as I forgot to fetch Songbird himself. He's still on top of my closet. Look at him. This is just a lovely piece of work. It's quite wide with the wings folded out. Just look at detail for a minute. The stones here, big rock on which he is standing. I think it's part of a founding father statue, and if I am correct, this is Thomas Jefferson. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not really big on American history. And back piece of the wings. It's really nicely done with the burn holes in the wings. Those are not my own. I like this one a lot, and it's quite big, but it fits nicely on top of my shelf, where I'm gonna put it in a minute. I'm gonna put it on the ground for now, so I want to keep focusing on what's inside the collector's edition. A couple of stickers were in there, these 3 to be precise. Monument Island, the First Lady Aerodrome, Hall of Heroes, and of course Monument Island. And I will get back to Monument Island in a sec. Here is the Devil's Kiss lithograph. The soundtrack code. PlayStation themes. And of course the upgrade pack. Here we have the Murder of Crows bottle. Figure bottle, I must say. Replica in a form of keychain. And this is the little handyman figurine, which you can actually use in the BioShock Infinite Siege of Columbia board game, which I don't have yet. I'm saving up for it and waiting for it to be available in my country, the Netherlands, as I don't want to pay a ton of shipping. Oh, I even got pre-order cards. They're really old. And here we have it. BioShock Infinite Customs and Excise 1907. This is the art book with some basic Elizabeth art. So, Mr. Bookerwood, and of course the Songbird. Let's see if there are some environmental images. Handyman's Voice Silence Siren, which I haven't encountered much in game. Figure designs, really nice. Weapons, Skyhook. I want to see environments. Oh, here we go. Just a quick look, guys. That was the art book, or art booklet, I must say. And as I stated in my previous video from BioShock, I think your collection is incomplete if you miss the guides. This is the collector's edition guide. There's not much to tell other than the cover, which is really nicely done. An image of Songbird and the back of the guide. Let's see. This one is really nice. One of the opening murals you see in the opening of the game. Father Comstock leading the flock. Photograph of Elizabeth. And basically this is just a guide. It doesn't really have any artwork in it. Not specific artwork. And there is another one of Elizabeth. But as I said, I am a real collector, and as I got all the editions in perfect state, sealed, I got the normal guide and the collector's edition guide, both sealed too. And with the collector's edition guide came something nice. It was something at the time I didn't was, but here it is. It's the key to Elizabeth's chamber in Monument Isle. And speaking of that, we're going on to the artwork, collectibles and things like that. I'm gonna start with the art book. The Art of Columbia by Ken Levine himself. back. This is the real art book. Basically, it also features. I haven't even browsed this one. I haven't opened it. Just received it and put it on a shelf. And the style is at times a bit dark, as you can see over here, but it's really nice. And if you're a real collector, I suggest you getting this one. As Ken also commented, along with some other developers, if I recall correctly. And let me see. Sketches of Mr. DeWitt. Different versions of the Songbird. One even more scarier than the other. And a Patriot. Okay, let's put this away for a moment. As I said, there was something about Monument Isle, and this one is a real nice piece of work. It's the Columbia statue. It says 1879, 97. Columbia welcomes you, and as you can see, the detail is just amazing. It features some artificially created damage, of course, piece of stone crumbling off, cracks in the stone. It's quite heavy. This is, I'm not sure what it is, felt I think, not sure. And it's just awesome. I really am glad I ordered this. Was about 315 euros, so it was quite expensive. But I am really glad that I did it, as it's one of the most amazing pieces in my collection from BioShock, and it's numbered at 543 of the 1000, made by NECA. And there's one more piece that I need to grab. It's behind my television. I look at it. It has a bit of a story. I'll be back in a minute. Here it is. It's basically a commercial for the bucking bronco figure. The story is a bit special. I'm gonna tell you it. Believe it or don't believe it. I'm not sure if it's true, as I have no way to verify it. But the story goes as follows. Around the time this was released, a couple months later, I came to my local game store, Game Mania. They know that Bioshock is my favorite type of game, and I got a text on my phone saying that they had something for me and that I need to come visit them. So I went by, and they got this one out of plastic for me, free of charge. The story behind it goes as follows. Back here in Netherlands, this is what I heard from them. There was an office from 2K Games where some kind of manager had this hanging in his office. But as you can see, it's a misprint. It's available for sale in white, and this has the yellowish tone to it. A bit of wear, if you can call it that. And this is the only one that exists in this form. So it's really a unique piece of work, and he wanted to get rid of it, so he sent it to the largest, how do you say it, chain of game shops in the Netherlands, which is Game Mania. We don't really have another type. I think NetGames wants too, but and I think they emailed around to the stores from Game Mania asking if someone was interested in this piece of work, and of course they responded saying, we got a massive fan of Bioshock and we want to please him. He spent a lot of money, about 1200 euros a couple months back, just buying Bioshock. So they got this for me, and I am really happy with this one. I'm never gonna give it away. I'm gonna let it here, hang on my wall. As you can see, I can hang it from this. It's an amazing piece, and just because it's a misprint, I like it even more. It makes it unique. It's just one of a kind, and it belongs to me. So, well, there you have it. That's, I think, my most prized possession at the moment. Then we have another big collectible type thing, and you guess it. It's the Motorized Skyhook replica from BioShock Infinite. And this one was also quite expensive. Alright, I got this for about 200 euros, so it was also quite expensive. And it's made out of plastic pieces and a little bit of leather. Let's get this box out of the way. And here it is, the actual replica of the Motorized Skyhook. It actually works a bit too. Let me show you the details over here. It says Skyhook with an image of Jeremiah Fink. Here he is too, along with the moon, some stars. It says Skyhook over here with parts, and this moves. And maybe, oh, here it is. Yeah, just a sec. Turn it over. This says RG Pickwick Manufacturing Co. 1905. Not sure if you guys can read it. That's also something I really wanted to have. I'm a bit ashamed I don't have the figure bottles, but they were priced at 500 euros a piece, which was a bit of expensive for my taste. I still want them. If I can get my hands on them anytime, I will. However, I am also a gamer and I need to buy my games, as you know. And most of my games are collector's edition, so I don't have time or the money to buy the figure bottles and my games that I need to buy. On with the collectibles slash action figures. I got the first one here. It's one of the founding fathers, George Washington, motorized patriot with the flags on his back. And there are two types of patriots. One is the George Washington one, and also is the black Benjamin Franklin one, which I also have, of course. The only one they haven't released, heavy hitter, they haven't released yet, is the Siren and Handyman, which is a shame because a Handyman would make a hell of a character. And I'm gonna show you Ben for a moment. Ben is here. Also, just look at the details of these action figures with the buttons on the jackets, the torn pants, the mechanical parts here and here. It's just amazingly done. They also feature interchangeable heads, which I have here. Sorry. This is the head when the clay is shot off, because the masks are made of clay. In game, of course, not on this character. And both of them feature the chain gun, or the I don't know. I think it's chain gun, but if you know the specific name, please let me know in the comments. And I'm sorry I don't know it, even if I'm such a Bioshock fan. Which also rotates, which is also nice, and you can turn the lever. The reason for me not putting this one in their hands is this handle over here broke off when I tried it on George Washington. So that sucks. We have another one over here. This is the Boy of Silence with the twisted lingual fingers and the bells for his head. He also has the padlock hanging over here, to keep his helmet on and for keeping him to taking it off. Not much really to tell there about this one, as I don't really have a history about it. And here we have the last two of the couple. It's Mr. Booker DeWitt. The action figure, as I said in my unboxing, the head doesn't really look like Booker DeWitt as it's on game. Let's see. Take a look in comparison. This is Booker DeWitt and Booker DeWitt. Booker DeWitt and Booker DeWitt. No, no, no. I don't think so. Anyway, he has the Skyhook and the China Broom shotgun. And here is the little Skyhook. Yay. Little. And it even has the detailed plaques on the back, but you can't read them. And the last one in the series, and the most lovely of course, is Miss Elizabeth Comstock, or Anna DeWitt, if I may. With the facial features matched perfectly, the figure, the suede dress, which really feels nice. It's also a nice character. She doesn't have anything to hold in her hands. However, I wish they also released two more Elizabeths. One from the early beginning of the game, where she wears the shirt with the tie and the white shirt, and one from Burial at Sea with the 50s outfit, and she doesn't have to smoke, but that era, maybe you know what I mean. For now, that was it about Bioshock. I really hope you enjoyed watching. I really had a lot of fun showing you guys this all this and telling a bit about it. Leave me a thumbs up if you liked it, give me a comment, share the videos, check out my channel for more videos if you want to, maybe there's something for your liking. For now, I'm gonna say goodbye. Next week is gonna be Assassin's Creed, so keep an eye out for that, and we'll see you guys in my next video.